Okay, Phil, we're here at the Excel Centre in Newton Aycliffe. We're here for the construction open day for Hitachi. We've just listened to some of the speeches there. It's been quite informative for the 400 plus guests here. How interesting has it been for you?
Well, the difference between this open day and the one they had, I think in May last year, is that there's a lot more detail in the presentation, which I found interesting. I mean, some of it I didn't understand because there was that detail, and it was about construction, and it was about plans, and it was about statistics, and what kind of contracts they're looking out for. And there was about, I think it's oversubscribed actually, there's about 400 people in there, so there's dozens of companies that have turned up. So it just goes to show, you know, the potential for creating jobs in the construction industry as much as anything else, because we anticipate about 200 direct jobs in the construction. But on top of that, you've got the supply chain as well. Probably hundreds of other jobs that are going to be maintained or created because of this. And as you know, the construction industry needs a fill-up like this to give it a kickstart, because it's going through bad times at the moment. So I think it's really good news. Obviously, people are waiting, when's it going to be announced, the contract and things like that. What you've got to realise is that this is a multi-billion-pound contract for trains. It's a big financial deal. There's a lot of planning involved. There's a lot of strategy and you know, legal experts that have been involved in all of this. So if it's taking a little bit longer, fine. I'd rather that happens than you get it right and then not happen at all. So I think it's, you know, great news for Newton Aycliffe.
There's been a little bit of negative publicity fairly recently, but the fact that the open day has been here today and everybody's spoken so positively. We've heard from Keith Jordan, who's the managing director of Hitachi Europe Limited. He spoke really positively. How reassuring was that?
Well, I think, you know, they wouldn't be investing, 70-90 million pounds in a new factory if they didn't say have a long-term future for the facility at Newton Aycliffe. You know, it's going to create about 500 jobs. Again, thousands more in the supply chain. The speakers this morning are saying that they're absolutely certain that the North East can supply that supply chain and the contractors and the expertise that is required. The other thing that I thought was interesting today is that they want to build an R&D facility here in association, I think, with Durham University, which again proves that they want to make the site a centre of excellence. And also, if it's got an R&D facility here, it means they're here to stay, because they're going to research and develop new trains, new technology, and then manufacture it here. And I think that's really good news.
They talked about the sort of contracting for work, and obviously merchant place development talked about value for money. But they did say that there will be an obvious opportunity for local firms. That's really good news for Aycliffe companies.
That's really good news for Aycliffe companies. You know, we've got the second largest industrial estate in Newton Aycliffe, soon to get bigger with the Hitachi factory being developed. And I think there is a lot of opportunities for local companies. It comes down to value for money, like in every walk of life as far as business is concerned. But I think, you know, one of the reasons Hitachi came here, they know that the skills are here and that the companies are here that can help out. And best of luck to all the local companies. And if there's any contracts out there, I think they've got as much chance of getting them as anybody else, really. But obviously it comes down to value for money, and that's something Hitachi will be looking at.